Have you taught your children about stranger danger? No, I'm not talking about a 2-year-old or a 1-year-old or a 5-year-old on a playground. Have you taught your teenagers about stranger danger? The truth is that talking about strangers and the dangers of talking to strangers online, in person, through a car window, all of that is important to discuss with your teenagers. The conversation of who's a stranger, what's dangerous, should never really stop. In this video, we're going to talk about that. I'm Coach Red. I'm a certified life coach, and my specialty is parenting and families. Please reach out to me if you want any coaching. You can also check out my website at coachred1.com. I look forward to having a conversation with you about families. I'm very passionate about families having peace and safety and creating a better world than we've got right now. Right now, there's too many mass people being hurt and shot and other things that I can't discuss on the video. I'm trying to create a safer place for all of us. And that's why this video is about stranger danger for teenagers. You did talk about it when they were little. I'm sure you did. You talked about when someone approaches you, hold onto your bicycle and scream, and don't go off with strangers on the playground. Always tell mommy or daddy or the babysitter who you're going with and where you're going. But that really tapers off as they get older, doesn't it? But the conversation does need to continue. The FBI says teens are the most frequent victims of abductions within a quarter mile of their homes. That scares me. Does that scare you? Here are some tips on how to talk to your teenagers about safety for them. Always tell an adult where you're going and when you're on your way back. Update that adult when the plans change. This way, if anything happens, someone will always know where you are. So I'm going to give you an example of something that happened in my family. My daughter was in college, and every time she was on a date from one of those dating apps, I would say to her, text me or a friend, let them know who you're going out with, where you're going, when you're supposed to be going there. So she didn't always feel comfortable in her college years telling me when she was going on a date or when she was doing something from an app or something with a stranger, but she felt comfortable telling her friends all the time. So sometimes it was me, sometimes it was a friend. Another time, her car broke down in the dark. So she sent a picture of the tow truck sign on the side of the tow truck, the license plate of the tow truck, and the time when her car was being towed and she was being taken to a location. Just let people know where you are. It may be nothing, but I'd rather be paranoid and be nothing than it be something and you're glad somebody knows where you are. A lot of us are tracking our kids. Keep the tracking on. Let them know this is not about punishing or about us following them around or not letting them have their freedom. If they keep their tracking on their phone and God forbid something happens, we will be able to find them. Again, don't travel alone. There's safety in numbers, even at the mall or at a park. Don't go by yourself. If for some reason they are alone, at a mall, for example, they want to run in and get something, don't be on your phone. Look around. Notice sounds, notice people. Always lock your doors. There's a feature on some cars, on many cars now, that when they open the driver door, the other doors don't open until they get in and they can push the button. Call me paranoid. I have this function on my car. Every time I get in the car, all of my other doors do not open. It's a good safety feature if you have it on your phone. If someone offers you a ride and you're uncomfortable, be okay saying no. If you're uncomfortable because they've been drinking or there's just a sign in your gut that says, not going with this person, just don't go in their car. Say no. As the parent, make sure that they know they can always call you for a ride when they need it. If it's going from party to party, if it's going to a friend's house, let them know that you're always available for a ride so that they feel comfortable saying no when they don't feel comfortable getting into someone else's car. Avoid shortcuts that take you through isolated areas when you're alone. If someone or something doesn't feel right, go with your gut. If someone does get you, do anything in your power to get away and yell, "This person is trying to take me," or "This is not my friend, I don't know this person." Whatever it is that you need to scream and yell, make the biggest noise you can. And keep in mind, parents, this is not a one-time conversation. This is an ongoing conversation. Let them know they need to keep their phone tracking on. Let them know not to travel alone. Let them know that they can follow their gut and not get in a car, and you'll take them somewhere. This is not a one-time conversation. Praise them, do not punish them when they ask for help and when they actually do all of these safety techniques. Praise them, let them know that they've done the right thing. So I'm going to end this video with just listing them. Always tell an adult where you're going and when you're on the way back. Update that adult when the plans change. Keep tracking systems on your phone at all times. And as parents, don't just stalk them and then judge them on it or punish them because of it. Make them want to keep their tracking on. Don't travel alone. There are safety in numbers. Avoid shortcuts that take you through isolated areas. And if someone offers you a ride and you're not comfortable, just say no. If an adult stops you to ask for directions, be cautious. Adults tend to ask adults for directions, not kids, not teenagers. So be aware if an adult is asking you for directions. If something doesn't feel right, go with your gut. If someone does get you, do anything in your power to get away and scream. Make a lot of noise. Keep the conversations going with your teenagers so that we can have a peaceful and safe home for them to come to. Thank you for watching. You can always check me out at CoachRed1.com for lots of blog posts and videos and other important information that you can use as a parent or in life. Please subscribe and click the notification button so that you never miss a video from Coach Red.